They just recently are experimenting with no duelist.
Yeah.
And well, a good first engagement here on the A side.
I'll say a little flash in. Sim just completely taken off guard by it. Did get a little bit of damage, but first blood clean for TSM, largely speaking. Late offensive toxic screen looking to also get plays to kind of block off this A side just a touch, but small pause here for TSM as they're also starting to put a little bit of pressure here through mid.
Indeed they are, which might force a Proto to deal with Art, which can kind of unlock the A side a little bit deeper, though there is now that back cross rotation coming in from Deef and Brock. A Proto able to turn around off his Nano Swarm and find 7. And so now TSM getting slowed down, but Corey and Nature brute force their way through it.
It's lots of damage, just but no kills. TSM continue to win these gunfights. Leaving Fly and Brock by themselves in a 2v4 again. Health pool's limited here for TSM, but Brock has been revealed in towards dugout. Kanpeki looking for maybe an opportunity to fly forward, but instead holds his ground. Fly on the corner. Red, not shot though. Oh, but Kanpeki right to the poison cloud, not going to be fooled. Brock does drop, leaving Flya now for the 1v4. Would have to hit 4 pretty much incredible shots to make this happen. Shrugs off the decay. Here's the double cross. Flya looking for some baits, just seeing what he can get. Flash out, gravity well in. Flya still not getting a chance at a gunfight, and Corey will make sure TSM only drop 1. Clean opening. Valid shout. Moist Moguls going to be tested here at B. Utility starting to litter the Zeit for TSM. Reveal. Wow, that's a deep recon bolt. Kind of reading over towards Halls. But how about this? Moist Moguls behind the guise of a flash will go 3 for 2. Flya will upgrade into a Spectre. And oh, Corey just completely trying to anti-flash. That leaves now 7 by himself. 1v3. And wow, that is an unbelievable hold for Moist Moguls.
You know what they call that?
They call that a thrifty by eBay. No one getting tagged for the moment, but it does at least allow Kanpeki a free plant, or maybe you would think Flya goodness nearly able to deny the plant, but as they lose Kanpeki, TSM will go into a 4v5 post-plant situation. Come on, first blood. Takes it down to even terms. And how about it? Still holding over towards the side at Link. And how, yeah, TSM looking real clean with it. Really well done. Using the Hunters here to guarantee the plant.
But here comes a Cosmic Divide, and this is going to be a tough take to finish.
Seeker's also part of it, but Flya actually deletes the Seekers immediately, so now Moist Moguls looking to hold it. Brock just steps right through the Cosmic Divide. Oh my goodness, the pre-fire coming out. Does a lot of damage, but he stays alive. Moist Moguls now completely reestablish their defense, but through screens, 7 gets a kill onto Flya. 4v4 we stay. Sim still playing in the same position, though, takes down 2 more, and that fight turns the entire battle. Aro still staggering their way in towards A. They're trying to fight over towards Link. Viper's Pit trying to block that off, but Sim's got the showstopper out that will clear out the majority of mid, getting Wamon down. And now it's, yeah, the defensive lockdown will take over all of this Viper's Pit. So how long do you hold inside of this if you're TSM? Actually, they're trying to push forward through it, and they get absolutely punished. A decent opportunity. You had to do something, but Moist Moguls reap the reward, and they'll get to 5.
Really start laying the pressure down on this B side. They also have a lurker covering middle in the back rotation. But again, they just keep playing this corner, and they just keep shutting them down before they can get on the site. How does this keep happening?
You have to shut that close corner down. I mean, it happened through the Cosmic Divide last time. Now Brock doesn't have anything in his way besides a toxic screen. I mean,
there's no way that should happen.
No, zero reason for that to happen.
That should be a trade at least. Like,
has to be
2 at best. Uh-oh, the Seekers are coming out, though, and there's a flank coming from Moist. So, I mean, they're kind of going to get boxed into the middle of the map, and they're going to have to kind of put their backs to the wall and fight their way out of it. Brock gets into an interesting angle. They're going to double swing, but Brock able to grab 1. Info given. They know that now swinging B-Link to B-site. Flya can get here in time, and maybe even throw the Viper's Pit down and stop them.
Sure could. And there it is. Wow. Called it perfectly, Dust. And now Sim on the flank will once again trap them inside halls. Oh, boy. Boom Pop will establish, dude. I mean, what else could you possibly want? Paint shells should find value, not that he needs it. Sim gets 4. What? Get me out of here.
In a game that started out pretty close, this has quickly gotten out of hand.
So now you're on essentially a must-win round somewhere, some way. How? Okay, that's one way to get a first blood. Nature's still alive and healthy, mind you. If he gets this 1v1 with Brock, oh, no, surely this isn't okay. Let's say surely this is not the round that TSM wins, and they still are looking good for the 2v1, but Flya is fully healthy and has staved off the plant. Gumond on the corner, no contact made, and things will reset.
Nature gonna be able to meet up now with Gumond over here towards long A. Flya, for all he knows, they could be going the other way, but now he'll get that noise cue, able to double back here. Still a chance for him to win. Come on, low health.
Stays on the correct side of the Cosmic Divide. Nebula creates at least some sort of visual distraction. Snakebite down. Pauses things a little while longer. Follow-up from the offensive side will allow TSM in, rather. Come on, going to stick for the plant. Nebula fades. Playa hoping for some shots through the boxes. Not going to work out. Post-plant position will be split here for TSM, playing a crossfire. That's going to be difficult for Fly to isolate, I'll tell you that much. How do you try to break down this dugout and secret play? A lot of space earned. Here comes the check. Does not look behind, and Nature will get that kill and an eBay Thrifty out of nowhere.
A Proto in trouble. Hunter's Fury now coming through.
That's one way to clear a corner. Throw the ult at it. Rock Thief, last one's left alive for the 2v4. Cosmic Divide at the ready, should be used here sometime soon, pending, of course, they get a read that this is indeed going to be the hit. Little flash forward. Brock, how has he done that? Almost gets more than that, but now Thief gets called and nearly gets the collateral, but TSM does. TSM will have a pretty heavy stack. All 5 members looking over towards mid. Recon Bolt out of the corner. Flash forward. Sim runs away. Brock able to assist, and now he starts to make their move, but TSM fight back. Opening trades coming through. Moist Moguls still on top in the 3v2, but health pools are low, and TSM take us back to level numbers, now holding a small health edge as Protoss down to a single shot.
We just have like a 5-on-5 battle royale at middle.
We did.
That's what it felt like. Now we're left with this.
Oh, Protoss, you can see. Sure does.
That should be it.
Should be.
Obscuring vision.
He's gonna have to do some magician's work here to try to get this spike back or find a way to win this one.
But nearly a chance on come on. Yeah. Now they just double peek him. No worries. TSM take both the pistols. Doesn't really reveal too much, and now he's kind of cut this post plant into 2 positions, but does he predict the angles correctly? Yeah, sure does. Gets the first one. Finesses with some stars, and that will allow the trade to come out, so Moist Moguls will still get their post plant over towards A main. Lots of utility from a Proto all over this site in combination of Thief. Nice little Tetris coming out with the Recon Bolt to get TSM back in. They also force out the Nanostorm. Nice shot from Flya, though. Holds the initial kill. Down low, the ADS is kind of deterring of a touch, but it doesn't matter. Proto's there to follow up, and Brock will essentially finish things off. Another quick show of force here from Moist Mogul. Sim's going to commit in, though, and the Nanostorm's there, so we go 1 for 1, but the defense has to respond to this, and the timing for Moist Moguls coming in through mid could be solid. The Nova Pulse does kind of slow things down just a touch, though. 7 was able to get 2, so numbers will stay even 2v2. Spike making its way on to B, where Corey could be in position to catch timing here. Thief watches it, though, finds the headshot, and now it's just down to Guamon.
And the Seekers will reveal him pretty quickly here. They know he's going to be at the B-Link area, so they know they don't have to worry about their flank at all. They're actually going to flash their way into B-Link and just try to run them down. They know what the economy is like for TSM. They know that they can take this rifle away. They'll have nothing. Meanwhile, Kamon tries to do a little double backsy. Little loop-de-loop.
Yeah, I'll say.
Concealment.
In circles around one another right now. Time to get an issue, though, here for Kamon. He's got to go, and he's got to go quick if he wants to make a play out of this. And this time, those shows of force that we've had before will lead to an actual execute. Thing is, the defense is actually in a pretty solid position around this. Kenpecky deals with Sim quickly. Kenpecky also stunned. Cannot really quite get into the fight, but he's held off this offense very nicely. There's going to be a numbers hold here for TSM in the 5v4.
Yeah, they did not really have the numbers in the right place at the right time to really follow up Sim's antics there, and that's tough. And now Corey gets a second headshot on the Brock, and TSM putting up their own little stout knee hold here.
Kenpecky seen, Proto on the corner. Yep, just runs right into it, but Nature provides the trade plus more. Oh boy. Now it's just down to Flya. One from the front, one from the flank. Here comes the player on the back. Kenpecky, flash out, checks the corner. Proto, oh my goodness. We talked about it, we said it. Don't underestimate this man with the Sheriff. TSM from the front, also stifled. And Nature, yeah, he's gotten a couple of kills, but he will not be able to clear off the Viper's pit. And oh my, Moist Moguls hold from both sides at the same time. Flya trying to contest this, and boy, he's actually held off the lockdown play for now. Thief gonna step into this, and oh boy, Kenpecky's in trouble, but he does get away. Keeps his life. We go to a 4v5. The rest of it from TSM from behind, starting to find some success, but Moist Mogul still holding. Sim earns up the showstopper, and TSM will back away and say we're not interested anymore.
I mean, you had the read right, Shift. I mean, it really came down to being able to find a way to get 7 in a comfortable position to deploy their lockdown to give your retake a fighting chance. You committed so many resources to that early B long pressure that you were forced into an A retake situation. And again,
It's tested by Sim. Holds his ground. Does Corey get spotted? No. Showstopper out. Corey in trouble. And oh my, Sim does at least keep his life.
They wanted to make sure Corey was going down, bro.
Tell you.
You're not getting out of here, bro. The bullets or the rocket? Which one? Which one do you want? Taking it.
Oh, and then, wow, okay. Toxic screen drops. TSM have a little bit of a firing range set up. Viper Spook going to get called. That will mostly extend in towards B Link. It's going to force Moist Moguls to have to hit over towards A, which they're quick to try to transition to. And it's really on to Guamon. If he can hold this with a maybe even pop in an early Cosmic Divide, could be huge for TSM, but instead just plays their dugout. Flash support is here. Moist Moguls have been seen. First contact on Guamon. Had to have it. Sim gets the kill. Proto will plant. And now it's last legs for TSM for the 3v4. And they're going to go quick. 7 trying to step into it. Proto says not interested. Try again later. And Nature, the top fragger for TSM, will not be able to get anything done. Moist Moguls take TSM's map pick. TSM uses that as a chance to actually open the door quite literally over on this connection towards V. Thief here to try to put together some sort of a defensive response. Oh, and actually catches Corey trying to run and gun him with the Fury or the Frenzy, but TSM still come away the victor of the opening exchange. 2 kills now tallied. And they'll find entry on towards B, but hold on a second. Moist Moguls are not going to let this plant come down at least without contest. TSM not interested. And how about TSM's pistol?
Yeah, I mean, TSM has been kind of red here. Moist knows exactly what they're up against and where they need to be. Now it's about winning the fights. They haven't pushed off the site, though, by some good smokes and just good presence.
Oh.
Big push from Corey. Able to get
Spike
one
down.
Close flyer response back. Yeah, you said Spike is down.
Proto, Sim getting kills. Guamon just trying to hold inside the dark cover. He does get the plant, but he's losing all of his teammates, and now he doesn't have an exit. Classic is out. That will do it. Oh, how different that round may look, though, if TSM are able to get that plant down in the first place, but the spam is good, and Moist Moguls will shut down the potential bonus.
Can also kind of keep a tab on Sim, trying to go for more, and finds it. That's tough for Nature.
Yeah.
He was ready for that, but gets caught.
Oh, now Thief's got the gravity well. Completely locks Corey in place. He could not burst through it. 7 does respond, and Guamon teleports closer towards site, but is shut down. Flya, still more to do. Not going to get the best of 7, who now gets healed up and has the opportunity to get a pretty good amount of utility down, but Kanpeki trying to move forward towards the defensive side of the map is eliminated, and 7 will not find an exit. Moist Moguls tying us up at 2. Just be the showstopper in the Cosmic Divide. I'm the same boat, but I think it was just about timing and speed. Just get the spike planted safely. Nature, oh boy. A little bit of help from Kanpeki, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Come on, still keeps the numbers of TSM though. 3v2. No more Cosmic Divide to be used. Brock shut down. Big kill from Kanpeki. Flya now by himself. Poison Cloud out. Showstopper called in. Flya steps away for just a touch. You got to think that trigger's going to be pulled here any second. Just comes down to where does Corey send it, and he guesses incorrectly. Now Flya knows he has an isolation, but there's a blast pack lingering. That takes his aim off and allows TSM the 3rd round. In the anti-flash. Holding in a corner. You see a Proto just on his near side.
30 seconds
TSM
left.
largely flooding in through gate. Oh, and they don't use the guiding light to clear Flya. This is going to feel like what Brock was doing in the last map, almost exactly to the T. Shutdown still comes through on the majority of the defenders here, but the damage may have already been dealt. Flya going to stop the rotation from Corey. Oh, now 7. Oh, Flya dirty. Corey still holding on the offensive side, steps right up, right click misses. Corey, big first kill, and he gets a second. Does get detained, but Moist Moguls, they don't have an angle to really follow up into it at the moment. 3v2 situation. Nature gets a double. What are we watching? I literally do not know. Brock now in a 1v2. Cosmic Divide keeps him out of the picture, and well, he will forfeit the round and just conceded over. We'll go tied.
That was a round of Valorant that you and I co-witnessed. And
double snake
especially
bite.
with double snake bite.
Yep. And Pecky pushed out. Well done. Showstopper spent early. Does not land. Flya does take a lot of damage, though. 4v4 we stand. First snake bite out. Brock not holding for the defuse. 7 uses it as a chance to collect another elimination. And Moist Moguls just running out of time here. Just so many positions they have to clear. Nanoswarm's also a part of it. And yeah, TSM clean on this post plant. Flya does make it interesting, but only marginally so, as TSM will break the tie and go up 1.
Over here at C, misdirection is the goal here.
Does get caught though. Sim, op shot lands. Maybe a little bit too cute here for TSM. Now missing out on numbers. Snakebite will essentially mitigate any of that early pressure from the paranoia. Brock on the cross. Traded, but numbers still hold with Moist Moguls. Gamon is pretty stuck. Flashes out. Help from Sim, though, keeps his teammate alive and well. And Kenpecky, well, try as he may. Got dashed into. Time is going to be the issue here. He's going to have to try to get this kill on plant, and he's now lost the opportunity for the plant. Does get a second kill, but nothing more.
A Proto's trying his damnedest, though, to buy time for this rotation. He's trying to jiggle in between all the utility. Hits his frag.
Beats the timing on it. Showstopper out. Oh, hello. Corey just rides right on forward. And we get to a 3v3. TSM in control of the site for now. Moist Moguls trying to change that. Lots of utility being spent, but no one checks down towards drop, and that's enough for Corey to essentially dominate the high ground. Flya from the flank would have to turn the attention of TSM, whose post plant, to be fair, is all on site for now. An exchange of smokes. Gamond on the other side of the poison cloud. As Flya starts to scout things out, Kenpecky, no, needed that. Not going to be caught by surprise, and now Thief is left by his lonesome. First shot lands, hold on. Does he have a 1v3 for us? First is pretty clean. Timing not in his favor. Kenpecky dealt with, toggle of the spike. Does he force out the challenge? No, not quite. And Gamond has beat him away, and that will be good for a 7-5 half for TSM. Won every single one of them. This time, though, TSM caught a little bit off guard here at Mound, and Thief fly out. They will get the first 3 kills, and that was all just a bait play from Sim and Proto through mid.
Yeah, they baited the paranoia out into the B hallway because, you know, are trying to really make TSM believe that they could just try to play through that, and instead they eventually just come up behind them and see Mound and say, what's up?
Flawless.
Trying to lurk forward. It's Thief in front of him with the Sheriff. Come on. Info on it, but no, Thief still gets the kill. Now weapons collected, 5v4. Oh boy, not looking good for TSM here.
Living up to the name, stealing that one away.
Oh boy. Corey does get one, hold on, maybe a chance. Sim backs out, Nature chasing, shut down. 7 forces a peek though, 3v2. Corey turns it into an even numbers game. Flya though in the back corner, all he sees Bolt and the patience. Oh, it's so good. You're telling me.
I've told you multiple times.
Handful of times.
He's earned it.
Viper's Pit will be used here for the post plant. Thief, what? How? Oh goodness. Stop it. Stop it. 2v2 situation. Oh my goodness, bro. Moguls once again show some force here over towards mid. Pulls the defense back, but 7 here to meet it. Good first blood.
Yeah, it's like the boys want to get out of there, but 7 doesn't allow it. He takes one with him.
Yeah.
Good response from Flya, though, towards Rumble. Gets it back to a 4-on-4. Corey, beautiful. Blast pack to stop him from getting the showstopper up, but he finds the frag nonetheless with the Vandal. This is back and forth.
Yes, a bailout right there from TSM. That was Corey's own blast pack.
Oh, okay.
Nearly kept him out of the play, but still the kills come through.
It would make sense because he's the only one that has them.
Correct.
Sorry. I got lost in the sauce.
I got a little excited there. Flash out, though, kind of secures it. Flya, last one left. Don't rule them out, but 1v4 at 61 HP. It'd make Reddit, tell you that much.
He knows. Yep, doesn't matter.
7, who has to break through the doorway. Flya sneaks forward. Guamon trying to beat him to the punch. Not going to work out. More on the way. Moist Moguls post plant looking good. Just down to Corey. 1v4. He's getting shoot up through the walls, and Brock will finish him off. Can he spam anybody down? First shot good. That's Stinger at long range, mind you. More on the way. This one's closer up, but Proto does take it to a 4v4. Kenpecky still close by. Thief challenges, finds the win. Nature trying to work on the long flank, but Moist Moguls, the only thing in their way is Corey if they want to get the spike plant today.
Yeah, and Flya seems to be kind of weary of this flanking position, but the way that this is constructed, it can still get awkward, and Nature finds the frag and will... No, he does actually go for the open upgrade. I thought he was going to push all the way through. Now he might.
Yeah, surely should. This is key for Corey. Oh, huge win. That's a spike down. Showstopper now being earned. Gets immediately spent. And Moist Moguls are trapped at the back of the site until this fuse expires. How does Corey spend it? Just gets exhausted over towards his left. Moist Moguls now on the recollection. Good, blast back. Delays it even further. Sound cues out, but Corey still falls. Hold on, 2v2. Contra Divide now at the ready. 7 trying to get involved. Sentry turret down. Trying to contest over towards ropes. The Proto extends the clock as the spike goods planted. Nature, good first contact. Down to a Proto for a 1v2. Not gonna happen. 7 shuts him down and TSM right back in it. Stars at the ready. Paranoia comes out. Here comes the double check through both archways. Brock down low. Sees the free fire out. Gets the elimination plus more and then Sim. Viper's Pit though, that will shut down everything over towards B. Think about it is, Moist Moguls have all 5 members ready to go here at the C site. Sim, first blood good. Corey just inside over towards Waterfall. Trailblazer on the way in for both sides. Moist Moguls still not committed to spike fully in yet. It's on the way. Viper's Pit to affirm this. Sim playing, oh my goodness, so deep. Kenpecky does take down Brock though. Numbers start to be neutralized just a touch. Proto though shuts down the hero rifle plus more. A Proto gets 3. Oh goodness, just down to Kenpecky, who could only sit and watch just outside the range of the lockdown, and Moist Moguls tested here in map 2, but still come away.
That was